Alright, let's see here. I think things might be working here. Let's go up my water. Got things. Okay. Off to go grab some iron here. Let's make sure we're all up and running here. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay. That's what I wanted to go to. Sorry, we're just gonna mute that. Change over this. Hopefully we have things ready now. Okay, we got our speed going. And I lost my mouse. Well, that's fun. That's what you want to hear. You lost your mouse. Okay. Oh man. Everybody's gonna be doing iron ore here. Let's see if we can do any better. Hopefully everyone's able to find the live stream, or can hear me at least. Oh snap, before we forget. That's what we want, right there. That's the good stuff. All the good stuff. Grab some carrots. Because you know what? If we're out and about, we might as well gather some vegetables. Can always use the money. If not, can always level up food or cooking. I don't see anything else I want to get right now. So we will just continue to climb up this slow. What's the name of the guy everyone hates who keeps catching bands? Oh man, the chat never ceases to amaze. Okay, well, you're gonna die, you stupid wolf. Oh, sweet. Got some iron ore here. Slowly dying, but you know what? I'll live. So the whole point of this is going to be really to try and see if we can get up our engineering. Also armor smithing. Just depends on the day, how it takes us. And why do I keep dodge rolling too fast? I don't know what happened, but man, it was like overnight, I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with the dodge roll. Gonna slowly roll my way over here. It's kind of funny, I just kind of like blend into the rock here like a ninja. Boom. Alright, so where in the heck? Dang, dude. There must be like a whole bunch of people out here mining ore. Because I am not finding much. Oh, speak of the devil. You know what? You just ask and you shall receive. Can't lie. Gotta enjoy that. And the ore that just blends in with the grass. Whoa. Bad wolf. I really do wish they would fix the whole like compass portion of this, just so that you could see where the ore is. It's really annoying that you're like sitting watching for the ore and then it's like not until you're like on top of it. You can see it from further away than what you can mine it. Or that it'll show up on the compass. Just kind of funny. Okay. Let's see if anybody's grabbed the stuff up here. Hey, look at that. Gotta like when people are too lazy to climb up the walls to grab the good stuff. And how is everybody doing tonight? What the hell? Is this guy even gonna grab the ore? I'm just gonna steal it then. Look at that. Just ninja it right away from him. And when... Oh, look at that. I'm gonna miss some ore. Can't have that. And we're just gonna continue going up here. Go all the way to the tippity top. Cool. And awesome. All for nothing. Well, I guess not entirely for nothing, but you know what? It's a little bumming when you come up here and there's just not much. But man, somebody is doing some silver ore running, though. Jeez. What? Use. There we go. Could have swore I hit that before, but maybe I didn't. We're just gonna mine some silver. Might as well mine the silver too. I mean, worst case, we can just make some like jewelry stuff while we're out and about. So, okay. Ooh, look at that, jasper. Find some of the strangest stuff when you're out and about like this. Maybe there'll be star metal around the corner. Please, please. And nope. Whatever. Can't always get it, but sometimes it's nice when it's just sitting there waiting for you. Alright. Man, people are cleaning the house today with the iron ore. Jeez. Normally there's like, you know, like a good couple chunks that you can get, but man, these guys are clearing it out. What the hell? I found you? What the hell? That's weird. People are playing like hide and go seek up here. What that? Are these bots? I can't say I've like really run into the bots, but that is weird that they're just sitting there. I'm gonna say that might be a bot. Well, look at that, everybody. Finally found a bot. I swear to God, if this one's a bot too, I might lose my mind. Ninja, steal it. We got it. Look at that. Never saw it coming. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everybody can hear me too. Mic's not muted? Okay, good. Yeah, that's a good start. Why do I keep dodge cancel rolling like too quickly? I don't know what it is about today, but man, I just keep messing it up. Your wave dad? Were you the person that I just passed? Were you the bot? Oh. Get off of me, you stupid wolf. Alright. Well, at least we got a couple different iron ores here. Kinda sucks that, you know, we didn't get a lot, but whatever. I'll take one. Oh, you're not even my server. Okay. It was weird to see that person just basically move right when the ore is. I've seen a couple different like Reddit posts on it, like of bots doing it, but I can't say that I really come across a bot doing that until maybe now, I guess. Shoo. Oh man, the fire staff's hilarious. Yeah, that's a bot. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I just switched over to this Vorkash server or whatever it's called. I'm not really sure the full name. I just swapped to it because everybody I normally play with's over here, but I gotta say that's the first bot I've ran into. Look at me. Looks like I'm... Wow, that's a fun bug. But this new server, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. It's okay. But there's like a fraction of the population that I had before, and it's a little hard to sell things or get things going for different groups. So I did make a secondary character on like a higher pop world that I'll probably level up just so I have that high population server and, you know, a character that I can play with my friends too. Green Prisma Bloom. Sweet. Okay, so I guess I could head towards Monarch's Bluff, see if there's any iron ore over there. Maybe. I don't know. We'll give it a whirl. So I've tried... which region? US West. Or NA West. I have to think it's not just US, it's North America. Got my gray monk robes on with my gray mask. I'm just looking like a weird ninja. Okay, so there's a couple different methods that I've read for leveling up like engineering that I want to try out. So the first one would be to make tier 2 bows, which I could see being pretty decent leveling XP. And then the other one's gunpowder, but I don't know. I don't really want to go farm like thousands upon thousands of saltpeter to make gunpowder, which would kind of suck. But I mean, if it's decent XP, it might be worth a try to at least see how it is. There I go again. I'm just... Wow. Today is just not my day, apparently. Just keep... Oh. I can get the strawberries over here while I'm here, too. So it kind of sucks. The last server I was on, strawberries sold, like, super quickly. Like, as soon as you posted them, they were gone. This server, they seem to just sit around for a while. Gunpowder is 0.01. Oh, okay. I mean, I still have to make it, so I need, what, saltpeter, what else? Charcoal, and why can't I think today? What the... There's another ingredient to it, but I'll think of it. Oh, sweet. I forgot there's iron ore over here. I feel like... You did T2 bows because of how quickly you can get the timber? Yeah, see, that's kind of how I'm feeling will be easier to get. Because you need iron for the T2 bows, right? Or am I doing this all for nothing? I feel like it was iron. I don't know, there's something about just making tons upon tons of gunpowder that just does not seem like fun to me. And I mean, I'm already hit 60, so leveling up my skills, I kind of want to do, you know, a little bit more of a fun method rather than... yes, I believe it's treated bow. You know what? I will go to the engineering bench over here and we'll take a look. Oh, linen, coarse leather, and timber. Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong bow then. Because there is a bow that like requires iron, isn't it? Or I might be getting that mixed up. I don't know. Wow, you cannot make crap over here. So the treated bow's there. Okay. So timber, coarse leather, linen. Okay. We can do this. What I'll do instead is go back to Everfall since I think a lot of my stuff is there. Oh, yes. So I have all my wood over there. And then maybe I'll go down to Windsward, which I've transferred most of my cloth down there. And then maybe I can make, a good handful of bows. What did you do with all the bows? Like, did you just drop them or did you salvage every one of them? Because that's a lot of bows to... That would be a lot of bows to just salvage. It'd be a little rough. We have all that. We'll need the rawhide. I'll bring the iron with me. Maybe I can make something else while I'm down there. You salvaged them for repair parts, and then when you maxed out on them, you made just repair kits. Oh, that's smart. Okay, so I put a bunch of wood up in here earlier. I don't know if any of it's sold. Hopefully not, so that I can use it. And it all sold. Damn it. Yeah, I had 2,500 wood. Yeah, I know there's like the fast way to salvage it all. It's just, I don't know. I'll put that stuff in there. Let's go make these into bars and then I guess I'll go chop some wood. It's just a lot of bows to salvage, honestly. I'm sure it does go quickly. It just sounds like a lot. I think it sounds more daunting than it actually is. Okay. We can make timber at least, so that's a start. Can I make anything else with this? You know what, I'm gonna try it once and decide for myself. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. You know what, let's make... Aw, damn it. Whatever. I'm making that into charcoal. I have a pretty good setup to go chop wood, so I'm not too worried about that. There we go. 73 bonus? Jesus. I gotta say, I think that's like the most I've ever seen a bonus for steel for me. That's a lot. That's pretty awesome though. Okay. What can we make with this crap? Do I make some steel? I guess I should make just some steel tools while I have the steel ingots. Sorry, I'm just letting my dogs into my room here. I guess that would make the most sense. I think. Yeah, let's just go for it. Whatever. It's only mats, right? You can mine more, get more if you need to. I did not realize this person was different than my person. I was like, what the hell is going on with my character model? Oh. That's funny. There's no faster way to do this than just like clicking, is there? I don't think there is, at least. Okay, just... Okay. We got like 10,000 sickles here. I guess I'll see if any of the green ones maybe will sell in the auction. I guess it's worth it to just try to get some money rather than... Nope, no faster way? Okay. I didn't think there was, but I figured I'd ask, you know? That's... I just had a bunch of mats for steel, so I just figured I would burn them. Just making stuff. What are steel tools going for on this server? 300? Are you kidding me? What the fuck? I guess it panned out that I made steel tools? I don't know. I don't think I needed to make all sickles, but you know, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. This server is weird as hell. Like, hold on. Like, look at some of these orders. So, tarragon's like 120 plus gold. Strawberries are like 250. Paprika, though, on this server is like almost 20 gold. It's insane. What are some of the other ones? Layered leather's like almost 9 gold. Barley sits at around 5. And then like oregano on the server for some reason's like 50 cents. Which is crazy because on the other server I was on, it was like the most expensive thing, which was like 6 gold, I think. Broccoli sits at around 4. But a lot of this stuff I feel like is higher priced in Everfall on this server rather than Windsward, so I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, see, this paprika was selling for 1775 and I don't even know where the hell that one was. Everfall. So there's like some like stupidly crazy expensive things on this server and then there's like not. But I kind of hope that some of that stuff sells. Like that'll be pretty beneficial. Okay, so yes. I guess we'll go chop some wood now because now that all of mine's... I really didn't think all that wood would sell here, but whatever. Which, it's kind of funny, those steel tools were selling for 300, but I think there's orichalcum in Windsward that's selling for like 250. So, that makes a lot of sense, I guess. And I know like Monarch's Bluff, I think like sells ridiculously high too. That's just weird. It is, isn't it? Let's use this. I mean, it's helpful if people actually buy it. But that is kind of the problem I've started to run on the server, that like not a lot of people buy it because of the prices are so high. I think everybody's just like, nah, I'll save my money. I don't know if there's a better place to find like a bunch of those like 4-post trees. I know there's like a pretty good spot in Monarch's Bluff, I believe. But I can't think of like other areas that have like a lot of those. It's also been throwing me off on this server that Windsward's like the major town rather than Everfall, because even in the beta, like Everfall was always like the #1 spot to go to. And I know it's different on like each server, but still. I like Everfall. It's like easy to navigate. Oh, look at the yellow guys go. And I love this, like, quick dodge roll with the 10% speed increase on the bow. It makes you so quick. Oh, there's 2 more. Okay. Maybe I'm finding... Oh, okay. Monarchs both near the beach. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I knew about these 4 kind of along this, like, little bit of a path. Like, you come out of Everfall and you kind of, like, come around, I think. And then I think you can go down into here, and there's actually quite a bit of trees here, too. So, I don't know. It's been working for me, so might as well keep doing it if it works. You feel like Windsward is the main because of the layout? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm not that big of a fan of Windsward. I do like how everything's like condensed in the central, like, center of Windsward, which is pretty cool. But there's something about the city I just don't quite like as much. I don't know. But that's probably just personal preference, me like starting off in Everfall and everything like that. It's like one of those MMO things where you just like kind of become nostalgic to your starting area. But I don't mind. I do wish that like going downstairs was a little bit easier though, because like in Ebonscale, like that town with all those damn stairs, it's like the prettiest town to go to, but like it's hell to go down all those damn stairs because you just like drop and fall and then have to roll, and then I don't know. It might be just me being a little too nitpicky. Oh, wait, I was wrong. You don't go down here. You come around and kind of go down here. And then there's like a couple more trees along the way right before you hit the town, too. This poor guild called, like, Pop-Tart, man. They are, like, advertising like no other. It's kind of funny. They've been, like, spamming the chat. You like the fall vibe of Everfall, but it's a pain on your server to be stationed there because it's always downgrading. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is one downside to like some of the servers that like can't even handle, you know, like some of those invasions, because some of these towns get wrecked in the downgrading. And it seems like no matter what server I go on, Syndicate is like not doing well on any of them. Like, look at this map. This is just ridiculous. I just can't seem to win. Alright, so is there any more 4-post trees over here? Oh, there is one. Sweet. Look at that. So, already at 1,000 wood. That's not too bad. I feel like I haven't really been doing it that long, so I feel like it's going fairly quick, but I guess the hard part's going to be trying to get some linen. I'm going to have to go over to Windsward for all that, I think. Because as far as I know, that's still like the best place to farm linen. I'll have to grab my gear out of the... Whoa, that guy's got red armor. So it's kind of funny, like, I get dyeing your armor is like pretty cool and all that, but people never realize, like, in FPS titles or like MMOs, like getting your super flashy, like glittery clothes sometimes it's not the best option, especially in like a PvP kind of game. Like, you're gonna kind of stand out. Like, that guy in the red, like, I could just find him and track him, like, so quickly. Just gonna grab some of this iron over here, too, while we're at it. Might as well. But yeah, I feel like on this server, everything's been getting downgraded. Like, there's not even a tier 5 of anything right now. So I shouldn't have to farm too much because one full inventory lasted you like 6k timber. Oh, okay. I also have like super massive bags on this character. Well, I honestly should have bought bigger bags before I left my last server because they were pretty cheap. I was getting, what, these like tier 4 bags for like 600 gold or something like that. Which is very, very nice. I will say it's been very beneficial. So did you go to Monarch's Bluff to just go woodcut and then you would come back to Windsward and kind of make them? Yeah, I know. It really was a steal. I really should have bought like 3 of them, but I don't know why I didn't, honestly. I think I was trying to save my money for a 3rd house, which I never bought, and then I ran out of money, which is great. That, and I kept trying out different like builds and stuff, and then buying all the armor, and then resetting your stats. It got costly like really quick. Does my axe have more? Oh, I get more logging experience, but not more yield. Oh well. I do feel like logging takes for frickin' ever to level up though. Cause man, I was doing a lot of logging early on, I feel like, but the first thing I got to 200 was skinning, and it, like, I think it was level 45 or something. Let's see what you said. You farmed fibers in Windsward Rawhide at Olaf Ophal Grotto and Monarchs as well as Greenwood? Okay. Where's the grotto at? Is that this one? Oh, okay. Did you just kind of do like a loop and just constantly kill them and farm them? Or skin them? Yeah, I do agree that the like scaling of different skills, I don't know, they should be a little bit more even than they are. Okay, sweet. So do you have 200 of everything, or is that just like engineering, like your main one? Okay, so we have 2,000 there. Man, there's a lot of PvPers out right now. This is like the most active I've seen this server so far, which is kind of sad. Whee! I guess maybe I should just continue wood cutting on my way over to... No, I need to go to... I think I do need to go to Windsward though first. Because I think I do have like a bunch of hides and stuff like that down there. Oh, you're 150 and all. That's still pretty good. Let's see where I'm at with my skills here. They're like all over the place. So cooking went really quick for me. Weaponsmithing was and armoring was kind of slow. That was probably more to the fact that all I did to level that up was town board missions. I just never bothered. Because the server I was on, it was so cheap just to hit the auction house for gear. It was kind of just pointless to do anything else. Like, what do I have? I don't have any, like, my main gear on. I have, like, gear that's, like, 580 plus, and it was, like, maybe 80 gold or something like that. It's not the greatest gear, but still, for, like, a high gear score thing, I feel like it was pretty cheap. Just aggro everything and then bring them over. Leveling my armor smithing from quests. I mean, honestly, so the first week I was sick. Second week I was actually out of town, so I didn't really get to play. And then I was just trying to find the fastest way to level, and I knew town board missions was the easiest possible way to hit 60, so I just did the whole like triangle thing where you go to Everfall to Monarch's Bluff down to Windsward and just complete the town board missions in your triangle as you continue. It's pretty boring to hit 60 that way, but it's fast. And those like armor smithing and weapon smithing quests are a pretty good chunk of XP for as easy as they are. How full is my inventory? Okay, should go. Yeah, so what I think I'll do is go to town, drop this wood off, and then I guess head over and maybe get the hides. Maybe I'll just bring everything over to Monarch's Bluff for now. Might be the easiest way to do this. Or I can see once I'm in Monarch's Bluff to see how much I have sitting in Windsward, if maybe it's not even worth it to even head over there. But I do believe I have a lot of fibers over there. So are you already level 60 as well? That's annoying. Alright, so makes sense. I roll solo mostly in 60 plus areas, probably why I don't see him. Nice. I do wish there was a little bit more content at 60, but I'm not so, like, I guess, I don't know, like, I know they're going to make more content, so I'm not too worried about it. And I guess I'm a little bummed that I, like, rushed 60 all for kind of nothing, but in a way it's nice that I have a level 62 that was pretty quick. Okay, so almost to town. I don't think there's any other four-post trees over here. I think they're all kind of down in that area. Might be one or two that I can hit still, but we'll see. I want to hit these herbs. You gotta always hit the herbs while you can. It's rule number 1. And the strawberries. I don't know why I keep grabbing the strawberries. Honestly, they're not worth that much on this server, but like it's like a compulsion now since I made so much money off of my other server. It's just like I need to get them. Okay, sweet. Some more trees. Because you have to level up like your engineering and stuff, right, to get like higher gear score items to drop, as far as I'm aware, right? Because I've done like a lot of like 65 mob elites and stuff like that. Two gold is 2 gold. Yeah, honestly it is. Like, I really didn't think I would need as much gold as I keep finding myself needing. I was just like, oh yeah, you know, like when you're 60, you'll probably get so much gold, it won't even matter. And then you hit 60 and you're like, crap, I need gold. Okay, chop, chop, chop. I'll hit these herbs over here. Also get this fiber, might as well. What the hell? This punk trying to shoot me? I don't know if it's just me or something, but like, I feel like the fire staff is much more accurate than the bow. I feel like the bow would like constantly lock up on me. And right now it sounds like there's like a semi outside my house. Jeez. Okay, so that's a little bit more iron. I don't really need the iron, but I feel obligated to take it since it's right there. This game really does like, just makes you want to craft and gather everything possible. Okay, so we got those herbs. We'll go over here, I guess, to the south entrance. Okay, so it doesn't affect your watermark. Does then weapon crafting or anything like that, or no? Alright, we'll go up here, make this wood into something, since we have a ton of it now. Ooh, 80 bonus. Okay, so we have coarse leather. We have... oh, yes. I wanted to go check and see how much I have in Windsward. Weapon crafting does. Okay. So I knew it was one of them that did. So we have some rawhide. We also have some of that. Okay. We'll make these into bars. Do you know what the best way of getting weapon crafting is up right now? Okay, so we'll throw the aged wood in there. I don't really need shade cloth right now. We'll throw that. Let's go throw the strawberries in the auction house. Upgrading the tier 2 satchels to grind better. Yeah, unfortunately on this server, all the satchels are like 4,000 gold that aren't tier 2. So, yeah. I was gonna do it, and then I saw the prices, and I was just like, oh, I'll stick with what I have, I guess. 350, so we'll put those in for 345. Did we get anything else? We got a few paprika. Okay. 94 gold. What the flying flux capacitor? I'll put them in there for 94, but I doubt they'll sell. If someone does, I feel sorry for them, honestly. I'd make the trek all the way back. I needed to check Windsward. That's what I was doing. I have a ton of iron hide. Oh, no, you're good, man. I need to get all that stuff up, honestly, but it just takes time. I just rushed myself to 60, and I didn't bother with too much of the skilling like I should have. What the hell am I doing? So, we have half available, so I guess I could do the half, then maybe just go over to Windsward, I guess, and then try to make some. We'll go over to the grotto, I think. No. I don't even know which one to grab first. If I should go grab the hides or if I should go grab the fiber first. But these guys give a lot of hide. Oh, nope, nope, nope. More race. Proficiency. You got this. You got this. There we go. I guess I'll go make the... Since the grotto's right here, I might as well just go grab that. Seems a little bit easier to do right away. For the most part, I don't really mind the walk and stuff like that, but there's times where you just want to get somewhere quickly and you're just like, God, this walk sucks. Iron rapiers are? Okay. I thought that's what it was. I knew it was iron something. I guess I just wasn't sure exactly. There we go. And I don't know if anybody else has had this, but I get stuck under rocks like no other. Like, I am constantly using the goddamn unstuck button more than I should ever have to. Like, where was it? In the siren stand where the elite is? Or is he up here? No, he's like right over here. The big dude over there, like, I don't know why, but I ended up so many times like half stuck under a rock or between the door and the wall. It was rough. There was one time I had to use the button like 3 times to get out of there. Okay, so we got that. We don't have a lot of room for hides, but I feel like it's better to get the wood. I feel like the hides are decently easy to get. It's never happened to you? Okay, so then apparently I am like super unlucky. Yeah, it's... I really should have like recorded it each time and just like made some weird montage video of just me getting stuck. Because everyone I talk to is just like, no, it doesn't really happen to me, but I don't go to those like higher end areas. And I'm like, Okay, either I'm doing something like horribly wrong or I'm just getting so unlucky that I get like slammed into a wall or something like that. Like the Well Guardian, I think I've been glitched out of that area like 5 times. One time it like stuck me under the map and literally just killed me. So that was fun. And then there like the few other times where like he just like slammed me into a rock and then I was like glitched under the rock. Alright, so well, all these guys are just spawning in. So these guys have like a pretty good like aggro range, I think. Oh. Do. The devs have it out for me. I know, I was like one of the early people to play the game, so it's just like now I must be punished apparently. Oh good, someone else is farming here. Is this guy getting hides or is he just trying to level? He must be getting hides. Well, that sucks. These things respawn pretty quick too, as far as I remember. Maybe they're a little bit slower than I think. Oh, there we go. Okay, so they're fairly quick. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I feel like this guy's gonna like screw up this a little bit for me. I mean, if not, whatever, but... Huh. Maybe he's running away now. Alright, so we have about 300 left, so that's not bad. Here, kitty, kitty. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately not. I always feel bad though for like low levels. There was like times where I was trying to grab some stuff and then people were just like kind of a dick move and would just come into my area and basically just box me out of stuff and was like, well, this sucks. So we have that one, that one. Oh, this poor guy. That's true, I could just shoot him from a distance. It's probably better to do, but oh well. It seems to be slowly working for me. And look at this, repair parts too. Everybody loves repair parts. I don't think there's any up there. Okay, that did aggro him. Yeah, I have like all light armor that share the wealth. Well, I mean, he ran off. I was gonna share some of those with him, but it's not my fault he ran off. Oh, okay. Don't look at me, don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, I don't want to hit him because I changed out some of my gear to make it a little bit easier to navigate around. Looks like that poor guy. Oh, no, that's a different guy. I was gonna say, that guy came back. Oh crap, I gotta plug in my mouse. Can't let that die. Uh-oh. I don't know if that guy just skinned one or just was... I don't know. They're all floating though. See, you kill them with magic and then magical things happen. Okay, where's... Oh, there's that guy. Here they all are. Oh, shit. I don't want to hit him with the frickin' fire staff, but I can with the bow. They're called Divine Rise. See? The name fits. Alright, there's a lot of people here now. Might be a little bit harder to do. Maybe I'll just move on. I mean, I have like 1,000 hides, so it's not too bad. I guess I can hit down here and get whatever those... My mind is not thinking today. Whatever the big guys are that you can get like a ton of hides from. They give you like 50 or something, I think. Going this way. All right. I like how it says I don't even have a tier staff 1, but I have a 5. Oh, sweet. So I was having the error yesterday where it was showing me having the tier staff 5. Also the 4 though. Like it was just sitting in my inventory. I couldn't do anything with it. 90% of the time people are respectful here. I usually keep to one side if there are multiple people and it's still pretty efficient. Okay. Yeah, I try not to step on too many toes. Like, I know it's kind of frustrating. I feel like if people are flagged for PvP, they're fair game. But if they're not, then I try to be kind of respectful. That's usually the rule I try to follow, at least. Because I feel like if you're going to flag for PvP, you should expect anything and everything. Alright, hopefully nobody's like farmed these guys to death. And I still need to max out my weapons too. I haven't done that. I get so sidetracked on like doing stuff. I'm just like, ooh, shiny, I should go do this. Ooh, shiny, I should go do that. That's how it should be. It's part of the fun. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Oh, look, people are actually buying my arrows. Sweet. See, 20 gold's 20 gold. Alright, is this the sleepy one, or is someone already kill it? No, someone already kill it. But you know what? If they're not going to loot it, I will. I still think it's funny you can, like, track some of this stuff like across the map, but my god, if you like want to track iron ore, you better be like standing on top of it. I wasn't gonna do it, and then I saw it out the side of my eye. I gotta get the herbs. Oh man, good luck with the grind and stream. Oh, thank you. You have a good night. Hopefully work's not too terrible for you tomorrow. That's a rough shift, 12 hours, but have a good night. Do 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 do. Man, these people out here just like farming hemp like no other. Okay. Do 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 do. Let's see. Hey, more stuff selling. Gotta like that. And more herbs. Please tell me this is not another bot. It's 2 of 3 days in the medical field. Oh, yeah, I know a lot of people that work in the medical field, so I've heard all sorts of stories. But it's not bad if it's only 3 days. It's still just a rough shift. But I feel like if it's going by quick, 12 hours isn't really that bad. Come on, so slow. Walking through quicksand. Because my character can't swim. Alright, there should be a couple of hemp spots that we can hit, I think, along the way. Might as well grab this stuff while I can, too. Doesn't take up that much space. Do I worry about the strawberries? Do I? I shouldn't. I have set out to level, and that's what I should focus on. No distractions. Alright, so we're almost back to the town. I've not seen any other hemp spots. It's not too bad. I feel like I could farm that pretty easily. I do think maybe just farming it at a different time would probably be more beneficial to myself. But we can always try later. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Proficiency booster before we grab that. Gotta make sure that's always topped off. Alright, so we got that. Grab this hemp, and then continue our way all the way back to town. I will not get the corn. I don't need the corn. Kinda need the corn, but for no reason. I'm all a big fan of the like dodge roll cancel faster bow thing movement, but there's some times where I just want to like just auto walk. It just seems it's a little bit easier and less stressful. Oh sweet, someone didn't grab all this over here. Nice. Yeah, I love it when people don't even bother. And I love that Azoth attunement gets you so much Azoth, especially when you're just like doing stupid things like grabbing herbs or fiber or anything like that. It adds up so fast. Cause what am I at, 270? I feel like earlier I had like nothing because I was teleporting all over the place. Okay, so we have to make all of this into linen. Only 28 bonus. That's kind of sad, but whatever. I did cut a little bit more wood, so we'll apparently cancel out of the window. Okay, 5 bonus there. And then I think I just needed a regular rawhide. What do I need to make iron rapiers though? Coarse leather, timber, iron. Okay. We might work on that a little bit later. As of right now, I just want to get my engineering up a little bit more. I feel like it'll benefit me a little bit better. Do I need coarse leather for these? What am I doing? That's not the right. This one. Wow. Okay. I do need coarse leather. What am I thinking? Just look at me. I'm like a mess. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing half the time. Okay. Alright, now we have the leather, we have the wood, we have the linen. Okay, now we can make bows. 96 of them, Jesus. Just a few. Just look at that back of that monk head that I got going on there. Just slowly clipping through the fabric to reveal my weirdo mask. I do wish there was just like a make all button. Like, because it doesn't like continue, does it? Oh, it does. It's just not as fast. But like if you're making something that has like almost 100 of them, I do feel like it should go a little bit quicker. And we're at 45, almost a little over halfway now, I think. It's exciting. So how is everybody doing tonight? Hopefully you're still having fun with New World. Hopefully things are still going your way. Able to make gold. I do feel like since the server transfers have opened up, making gold has been a little bit easier depending on what server you're in. Like my current server is taking a hit on me selling stuff, but I believe that's just more because of the population density here. But, you know, it can only do so much. It's not too bad. Keep making these. We're almost done. Almost done. Then we have to salvage every one of these stupid things. I don't know if you can sort by gear score in your inventory or not. Alright. All that for 10 levels. Well, that's exciting. Or maybe, no, it was more than 10 levels. Never mind. Okay. And now I'm over encumbered. Oh, I can press the start. Okay. I thought there was a way. 12 dexterity, 12 dexterity. I'll just keep a few just to see if I can sell any of them. I don't think they'll sell, but I guess it never hurts to try. At least I can salvage them faster than I can make them. I almost need like a macro to do this just efficiently. Alright, so what do we have left? We have 205 timber, 162 linen. Why can't I make any more of these? Oh, I could. Huh. I thought it was only letting me make so many of these, but whatever. We'll make 13 more. Might as well. Oh, it's because I've salvaged them. Wow. Don't mind me. Not thinking this through. So we were at 110. Did we even get a level? Nope. Bummer. Okay. I'll see if I can even sell 2 of these bows. I'm not expecting to, but might as well try. Weapons. Oh. Keep 4 of those. Sell weapons. I'm not expecting these to be worth much. Yeah. I'm not even gonna bother. It's like not even worth it. I didn't think they were going to be, but you never know. I mean, could be hopeful. Let's see if I can make any iron rapiers while I'm here. Make 17 of these guys, so that's not bad. That's always a fun sound to listen to for like 2 minutes straight. Just know you're doing things when you hear that sound. Accidentally craft a named rapier? What did I craft? Fey forged rapier. Huh. There it is. Interesting. That's kind of cool. There's a way to skip the crafting animation, but you don't know what it is. Uh-oh, interesting. I had no idea. I always thought you did have to sit there and watch the crafting animation. It'd probably help if I had the right weapon out. I'm just gonna stick that in there for nostalgic reasons, I guess. I don't know. Might as well. Okay, so we'll put that away, that. So we need to go collect some more everything, really. So I have a bunch of these hides. I really do wish that like you could do more with the iron and thick hides rather than having to like constantly bring up the lower level ones. But I mean, it's the game, so can't complain too much. You're 15 each. I could just buy a bunch. But where's the fun on that? Might as well go and collect more. So, let's decrease trading tax. Whatever. You get like 300 of those, so I don't really care anymore. Spam escape when they're crafting? Oh, okay. I will try that next time. So we're gonna go back up to here, back to the grotto, do a little bit more skinning to get some more hides up there. That's funny, after you said the spam escape, I think I used to do escape, and then I learned, like, clicking kind of did a shorter version. But I will try that next time I'm out, or next time I start up my big bundle. Grab some of this hemp while I'm here, might as well. Kind of wish fire stuff had the like 10% speed increase while you're after you dodge. It'd be kind of nice. You get that way you'd get mana and speed, but that'd probably be a little bit overkill. Okay, so I don't know why, but the corrupted monoliths or the corrupted breaches, they always like get me so turned around in there. I'll just be like, where the hell am I? Someone up here doing these? Please tell me. Nope. Well, that kind of stinks. There's someone up here doing this. We'll aggro this mob. That one's gonna spawn back. What? It's always funny when you're like trying to aggro stuff and then like nothing wants to aggro for you and you're just like freaking, you can go elsewhere and then everything aggroes on you from like across the map and you're just like, what the hell? Yeah, wasn't the greatest, but whatever. It's something. I'll probably grab that iron ore actually as well. The hell? Just like did like a loop and like right into the wall. So there's two of them in there now. So I do feel like this, I don't know. I feel like one time this was probably better, but I feel like it's gone downhill for as much as you can get up here. Alright. Of course that one was a crit. Interesting. I thought he dropped something that like glitched under the floor, but apparently not. Really sucks when you don't want to one-hit these guys, but ends up happening. Oh, proficiency booster. Nope. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Okay. I think those guys might have left now. Oh, no. I mean, for the most part, they do respawn fairly quickly, though, so it's not too big of a deal. It's just a little bit annoying when you can't grab the big group. But on the bright side, we're getting repair parts, so that's always fun. See, I don't know if it is that much faster to like group them. It probably is, but I don't know. I do feel like if you can just one hit them from a distance, like it's not that bad if you are trying to like pull in like big piles. Like it can almost be just as fast. But I guess in theory you are kind of going out of your way every time, so what do I know? Alright, so we got that one. Ooh, an animal fang. Let's grab that one next to this guy right here too. I'll say it's a little rough to I don't know, just like some of these skills take so long to level up, and then there's like other ones that are so freaking fast. Just kind of crazy. Like cooking, I feel like almost is too easy to level up. But then you get into like armor crafting and things like that. And they're like a little crazy. And so my rule for taking other people's kills and stuff like that, if they are flagged for PvP, I say they're fair game. If they are not, I try to be respectful and let them have their kill. Now, I'm not saying that accidents don't happen, but for the most part, I try to, you know, follow that kind of philosophy in the game. I feel like that's kind of a decent, fair way for most people. That guy's still in the cave. Damn, I really thought he left. I don't know. Like, bags on this server are so expensive. I wouldn't expect many people to actually carry that much stuff. But maybe if they have the skill, I guess maybe it wouldn't matter. Alright, so we're sitting at 891 hides. Still gonna need quite a bit more here. But I feel like it's going fairly quick, so I'm not too bummed. And then we'll need some more. I don't know. I don't know if I bother with weapon crafting over engineering, because weapons actually uses or affects the watermark. Probably. I think it makes more sense to try to get that up, at least for now. So we'll just continue getting some leather here. And then I will need to go back and try to get some more iron. And I think what I'll do is actually take these hides and we'll go back to Everfall. And yes, I know, normally I would actually like one hit these guys, but I've swapped out of a lot of my gear just because I wanted to be able to have faster movement too. Boom, headshot. I feel like I'm getting a little bit better with the fireball skill. It took me a while to kind of start to learn it. So we're still doing really good on space. I think I might as well just stay here for a little bit longer. I don't know, I have like the need to move out of this area, but I think it makes most sense just to stay here for a little while longer, get even more hides. And then move on to maybe grabbing some iron again. Alright, is there anything in here yet? No, those guys haven't spawned. Kill that guy instead. And they're all back. Stupid bow. So that's like one of the big reasons I don't like using the bow anymore. Like every once in a while it just kind of messes up. And there's probably some easy way to like prevent it, but I feel like I have less issues with the fire staff, so might as well keep using that if it's working out for me so far. Okay, so we have that. Still good on our potion. If only it was a little bit easier to like highlight the animal that you want to hit inside like the giant forest of bushes. I'll help that guy out, I guess. Okay, so we're at 1600. I think what I'm gonna do is actually go out the top up here, and then we'll actually hit the iron ore route all the way back to Everfall. Because even with half inventory available, I think we should be able to do pretty well. Now, where is the iron ore? So I think there's a couple nodes up here. I think normally there's something over in that area, but I don't see any over there, so I'm going to hit these. Because it's easily to forget these ones are over here. And we'll head up here. I'll just grab these two and then drop down. Probably at the base of the mountain over there. I guess I could just climb along the top over here. It won't be too bad. Oh wow. I almost just walked right past this giant one right here too. That's kind of funny. So we'll grab that. And then I'm just going to basically wander backwards doing my normal mining route from here. Which I feel like even with the amount of people that kind of know these areas, I still feel like a lot of iron ore gets missed. Which works out great for me. Can't complain. Alright, so we got this. Need to go up a little bit higher here. I don't normally do this run backwards, so it kind of throws me off of like where I'm positioned to where the ore is. Because I know there's more down here, I believe. Somewhere. Ah, there it is. See? I know where I'm kind of going. It's just... it's a little hard going backwards. What's the best way to make money in your server, or my server? Honestly, I just transferred over to this server, so this is ah, crap, I don't know what hell server I'm in. But anyways, honestly, I'm still trying to learn what the best money methods are in my server. Like, paprika in my server now is worth like 19 to 20 gold. I just listed a couple steel tools for like 300 gold. So I'm waiting to see if those actually sell. Some of the herbs have been selling pretty well. I feel like that's probably a pretty good way of making money on any server. So I would say that's my typical go-to, just because it's easy to get herbs. And then just throw them up in the auction house and they'll typically sell. I don't know if you're on like a low pop server or a high population server. If you're on a high, like herbs are like really good, and so are Azoth water. I'm gonna go over here and grab... okay. These stupid bots. I guess I should just report them. Bot behavior. Botting iron ore. Look at that. So hopefully they get caught and get kicked out of the game, because that's really stupid that they're able to just literally sit there and mine the ore. I'm curious, like, how effective it is. And there's like 6 of these wah 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 people. They've got to be some other kind of bot, though. Does this bot like recognize that I'm like a player and is trying to hide? What the hell? I'm gonna... wait, if I go back, does this guy crouch again? Maybe not. Hey, look at that. Some more steel arrows sold. Oh, here's another one of the bots. It's been sitting here for like an hour and a half now. So we're gonna go ahead. It is truly sad to see like when bots are more common than like normal players on the game. Oh man, can I get the star medal? No. Damn. Well, we tried. Alright, so I'm gonna go along the backside here. Hey, some more steel arrows are selling. It seems to be the only thing I've been able to sell lately, on this server at least. Because I do pretty well on the other servers. But I think one of the big lacking portions on this one is that the population is just so little that like nothing sells. There's just not even enough gold. Okay, so we'll hop up here. Run along. And then fail because apparently I can't jump. There we go. This guy's been sitting here too. So I don't know if he's a bot too. But I know this one hasn't been doing anything. It's interesting that there's like so many bots. And we're getting close to 150 mining, so that's kind of exciting. Okay, so I'm gonna hop around the backside. Where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, yes. First I want to get the iron ore up here. We'll drink another proficiency booster. We can go ahead and salvage those items. Grab these and then we'll drop down, go along the edge, and then head over to Everfall. And it looks like that guy didn't even bother picking any of the iron ore, so I'll snag that. Real quick here, just want to check on something real fast. Sorry guys, just looking at something real quick. So we'll continue along our iron ore route. What the hell? I feel like this has been more and more common lately of like kind of hopping up on the iron ore like that. Like glitching to it. Again, it could just be me, I don't know. Alright, so that one's taken. There's some up here, which is nice. Looks like mostly a lot of the iron ore has been mined. Which isn't a big deal. I mean, we're already at 1,000. It looks like it's actually respawning as I'm going along, so that's kind of a bonus too. So we'll hit this vein. Get this one. And we'll just continue to head our way back to town. Easy peasy. Look at that. Crap. There we go. That's what happens when you click buttons and you don't realize you clicked buttons. So we'll skip around, go through the canyon, and then we'll basically go back to town. And I think next we're going to be doing some wood cutting, though. You know, all the kind of boring stuff, but stuff that actually does need to be done. And there's a lot of green flagged around here today. It's kind of crazy. Normally you don't see really anybody in the server, let alone people that are actually PvP flagged. So I don't think it's been a bad haul of the iron ore this trip. Ended around 1447, so I mean it's a good chunk of ore. Oh, don't get stuck. Big group of red north of Everfall. Yeah. So how is this map looking? When does their war begin? 43 minutes. Ooh. Could always try to go over there and see if I can hop in their war. I don't think there's a large population in this server, but... Okay, so we need to make these iron ore. What the hell? There we go. What does I need for the rapiers again? I need refined wood, okay. So we'll put this stuff back in the bank. And then actually go back and start wood cutting again. It's not the most thrilling content, but you know what? It's not bad. Okay, coarse leather, 430. How much bonus? 48. That's not bad. I did have like 70 bonus iron ore earlier, so trying to top that one. Do I have enough room in my storage shed for this stuff? Yep, sweet. Awesome. So, we will just go out and start chopping some wood. Wow, there is There's a party going on out here. Jeez. I mean, it's the last thing I want to do is flag while I'm trying to level some stuff up. Especially with all those guys running around here. It's kind of crazy though, this server actually is... There's so little money that people are having to struggle to like even start wars because they know they can't take care of the territories if they win. Okay. So we got that one. There's one over here. And then there's more as we kind of go around the corner, I believe. So we get this stuff. Easy peasy. Look at them all go. They're all fighting people. Oh, that poor 43. I haven't really done a lot of PvP, so I don't know how well the PvP scaling's working lately. Is it still that, like, if you're level 60, you can just destroy anybody that's, like, lower level? So honestly, my whole goal is to, you know, kind of find a spec and everything like that before I started really doing more PvP. Okay, so there's wood. I think there's another tree. There's that one. Oh, maybe I'm just thinking of this tree over here too. Do a little close-up zoom, that way you can kind of see the character. With my sweet mask, just look like some serial killer in the woods. So there's another 4-post tree around the corner, I know that. Man, these yellow guys are out in full force. I think green's really struggling to hold Everfall. Apparently I'm just gonna levitate for a little bit there. Might as well grab the iron ore while I'm here. I feel like iron ore is one of those things, like, I just feel obligated to grab no matter what. Even if I'm doing something completely different, it's just sometimes so hard to find that it's just like, you need to grab it. My brain's like, just do it. I feel like fire staff's really coming to be like a more popular PvP weapon. I feel like it was always, you know, Warhammer, Great Axe, Hatchet, but now seems to be fire staff's actually a little bit more common, which is kind of cool to see. Then I know there's a few abuse things that you can use with it to kind of like get some cheap extra hits out of it. I really don't know how many more steel arrows I have to sell. Jeez. No. Tree. Not nuts. Not bush. Tree. Okay, so there's that. We're starting to get some decent chunk of wood. I feel like about an hour ago or whatever when I was doing this, it was going a little bit faster. But I was also cutting like every tree along the way rather than just these 4 posts, so maybe that's my problem. So we'll just continue cutting these. Ooh, look at that. Big guy. Alright, so continue down the hill. There's a few more trees down here. That guy's gonna grab the iron ore. I'll grab that. He's PvP'd. I feel obligated. So I do have another character I could switch over to and actually start doing some speed leveling if you guys want to see that. One second here, I'm just changing some stuff up. Alright, so let's take a break from leveling skills and actually transfer over to my other character here. So we're going to actually transfer over to my secondary character where I'm just going to kind of show you guys what I did to hit 60 quick, and I've just been kind of doing the same thing on him. Okay, there's that. So this is probably the most boring way to level in this game, but it's very efficient, I will tell you that. Okay, so starts off nice and easy. We'll go make 10 energizing rations. I do need to grab more water though, which is never fun to watch. Let's make these energizing rations. Hopefully I have enough. I hate to use the strawberries, but honestly, when you need something, they're definitely there. So grab some fresh water. Just because this is such a common town board mission, I'm just gonna grab it. I need to get up my engineering on this guy as well because I need to make proficiency boosters. It's definitely very helpful. But we'll go ahead and, I don't know, grab about maybe 300 water real quick. And then just remember with the water, you can always equip it onto your hotbar, so you can see mine's under number 5, so that I don't have the weight of all this water on me. Typically, if you're in a high pop server, you can just go ahead and buy this from the auction house. They're usually like 1 cent. And I usually buy like, you know, like 1,000 or something like that. You know what? Instead of actually buying all this, let's see if we can just, picking it all up, let's see if we can just buy it real quick. Be a little bit easier. What the hell? Okay, it's thinking. It's thinking. We're in Windsward where everything will lag. Oh boy. Now I did it. This is like rough. Like, I don't know why people enjoy this town so much that, like, this is the trading post every time I come here. People think this game's a walking simulator. No, it is not. So for 21 gold, I definitely find it just easier to buy the water. That way I have a good chunk of it, because you can hold on to like thousands of it, I think, in a single stack. Is it gonna buy? Maybe. I don't know. I guess I should have just stuck with picking it out of the river. Okay. Apparently that's what I need to go do. So don't do what I just did unless your trading post isn't super buggy like mine is. We'll go ahead and grab more water. And like I said, I like to have at least like 300 or so, just because you never know when you need to make some potions, or you need like a little quick heal, because water does heal you. And then there's always the chance of getting the town board mission where you need to turn in like 100, 200. And with the route that I take, this could actually, you know, tend to add up pretty quickly if you get a couple of those missions in a row. So at 367, I think that should be enough. The wood louse bait, I don't really think I need. Man, this is buggy. Alright, so I'm gonna go get the cow and the milk real quick too. It is very advisable to milk the cows when you can. I feel like that's going extra slow, but maybe that's just me. Alright, there we go. So we're somewhat okay on weight. I have 466 gold. Wish I had a little bit more here, but fortunately I don't. Let's see if we can sell any of these strawberries too while we're here. What are these selling for? It's gonna take its sweet time to figure out, I guess. Alright, so 10 years later in a galaxy far away. Alright, this is crazy. I'm not living in a SpongeBob episode, Jesus. So what we'll do is we'll just turn this in and then we'll head up to Everfall. And we already have. What the hell is going on? 50 fish fillets? Hell no. Alright, so I'll probably just go buy those things up in Everfall. I don't think it's worth it to try to even go into that auction house. It's so hectic. So we need 4 more common health potions and 2 powerful regen potions. And some boars. So the whole idea behind this fast leveling is going from Windsward to Everfall to Monarch's Bluff back to Windsward and completing the town board missions along the way. So I know the path that I take is going to lead me straight into Monarch's Bluff and to the starting area with all those boars. So I'm not even going to bother trying to kill them elsewhere until I reach that point, because that'll be right before I need to turn them in for that quest board anyways. So the real bonus behind this stuff is just you need to learn kind of the map knowledge of things, and then having a house and also your inn set to 2 different ones of these can be super awesome. So I would always recommend house at Monarch's Bluff, maybe inn at Everfall, but that's just personal preference. Because I feel like the path from Everfall to Monarch's Bluff really isn't that beneficial for a lot of different things unless you need iron ore. So if you need iron ore, that's probably the best place to get it. Even if you skip it most times but hit it maybe like once every 3 runs, you should have enough iron ore to last you like a couple trips of this path of leveling, so it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, so we're getting closer to Everfall. And one neat little trick that I like to do here, so I'll get this life bloom right here. But there's also, we're not quite there yet actually, but there's also actually a nest that I like to pick up every time I can because it holds an egg. And depending on your server, eggs can actually be worth like a good chunk of money. But you'll see these double trees here. It should be right here is the turkey nest. And most people don't know it's there. It's pretty easy to hit. And then you always know you're there because there is a life moth on the other side of the road. So it's good to kind of know about. I know there's a lot more turkey nests around, but that's just kind of the one I always remember where it is. So that's the one I try to focus on hitting every chance I can. Ooh, I like some cranberries too. So cranberries, I like to pick up some berries too, especially doing these runs with the town board and all that. Having all sorts of kinds of food, maybe just a little bit of variety, especially like berries, things like that are easy to pick up, is pretty beneficial to make like travel rations, energizing travel rations, or things of that nature. Oh man. I need to swap my stuff around a little bit. There we go. I'm so used to my other character where the fire staff sits in the first one that it throws me off every time I come over. Sorry guys, I'm really not good with that fire strike ability just yet. I'm slowly learning it, but I've just transitioned over to fire staff on both characters, so it's something I'm trying to learn. So I'm going to pick up the dough for some meat and also leather, and then I'll hit this hemp too because fiber is a pretty common town board mission, so it's always good to have that. And then if you're interested in making money along the run, I would definitely hit up some different herb spots, because I feel like herbs usually do sell pretty decently. For some reason they sell a little bit better in Everfall, I find, no matter what server I'm on, over Windsward, but it really is dependent on the server and kind of what the needs are of the server. So we'll grab those. And having the ability to make some health potions isn't always a bad thing, so. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze there, but it just did not want to come out, and that's like the worst. So I think I really need to get like some light armor on this character, unfortunately. Make life a little bit easier. And then another thing with the water is just hit the wells while you're at town, because they'll give you like 20 or something, 20 water, I think, or somewhere around there. And see how this one already is requiring another 250 water. So 10 wild bison is a lot. I'm not even going to bother with that one. And then the aged wood, I'll actually just check the auction house for that one. So we need 4. You know what? Actually, we'll hit the Arcana. Let's see if we can make any of these potions. So we can, which actually will save us a decent little chunk of money, which is nice. Get some levels in there. So we need 2. I thought we needed more than that. So I'm just going to unpin that one and unpin that one. I thought we needed more. So we need 3 powerful regeneration potions. And honestly, see, like, some of this stuff is just so stupidly cheap. It's it's kind of pointless not to just buy it from the trading post. But when I come into these trading posts, if I do tend to buy some stuff, I will always try to place some sell orders too. So that way I'm always kind of, have the chance to make some money along the way. I don't know if garlic's worth much on this server. Okay, it's not worth too little. I think it is viable. Blueberries don't look like they're worth much, nor do cranberries. And then we'll see how these eggs can be worth, like a good chunk of money. Like, well, this guy's kind of lowballed everybody. But I mean, they were running almost 20 gold per. So it's always good just to keep an eye out on that. Let's see if we can sell any paprika. It's sitting at 624, so we'll drop it to 623. Maybe we'll get some lucky buyers on that. And is this oil selling for anything? So oil's another good item to always be on the lookout for. Can easily make you some money. And I would recommend just, if you do go and gather a bunch of it, say you go up to like, what is it, Weaver's Fen, and just go mine like tons of it, make sure you kind of scatter it around different towns, because it's such a common town board mission that people will constantly need it, and they will go to the trading post rather than even bothering to just try to go find some themselves. So it's kind of a sneaky way to make some decent amount of money. Now, how much iron do I have? So we're sitting at 73 and 20, so I might just go over and teleport to Monarch's Bluff rather than even bothering to try to get the iron. I think I have enough. Oh yes, we were going to see if we could get aged wood. Because currently I do not have the skill to actually get it. It's just something I haven't even bothered to try to get. So, what is that? 16? Sure. I think I have enough? Yeah, we got enough. Right? Or am I like too shy? That is the worst. I am literally too shy. That's funny. Good thing writing aged only brings up like a few items. Okay. So we got the aged wood. We'll turn this in and then I'll just go straight over and teleport to Monarch's Bluff. Easy peasy. So, wow, like everybody's looking the same now because of all those skins that are for sale. That's kind of funny. This is one good thing once you start having like a good chunk of different skins that it becomes kind of cool. But when they first come out, like everybody wants something different, but they all end up looking identical. It's just crazy funny. Alright, so we have feathers, weak potions, links, 100 fiber. I'm actually going to cancel this wild bison. Probably should have kept it, but whatever. So we'll make the impaling armaments, and I guess I'll just run back to the town board and do it. And it is advisable to keep leveling up your skills if you're going to tend to do these town board missions like this. If you can do them quickly and efficiently, it's not as big of a deal, but if you're going to take, like, you know, if you're not going to constantly do the dodge roll with a bow spec or something like that, or the bow buff, it tends not to be quite worth it, unfortunately. Alright, so we'll go and turn this quest in, and then I'll actually head south along my normal route that I like to do, straight back into Windsward. And then by the time I get to Windsward, usually that board has reset, and we can basically do this all over again. So typically a route like this should take you between, I would say, 30 and 35 minutes, which isn't bad. Definitely a nice time sink, and you're going to get a good chunk of XP out of it too. So for this one, I will head out to the, what is it, the west gate? And then from here, I'm just going to head south. So we'll keep heading south, and then go to the west of this this cave right here, the Bayhow Burrow. And then there's a nice little chunk of herbs right here that we can grab. Okay, so there we go. Got those herbs here. Get all those awesome things. And like I said, depending on your server, you could make a good chunk of money doing this. It really just depends on how well your server is going to buy things, and how quickly you can actually gather all this stuff. So I do like to grab some flint too along the way. Night crawlers are always good to have on hand. If you run low on any kind of wood, depending on what area you're in, it might be good to just, you know, stop and grab some of that. I like Monarch's Bluff along this area right here just because there is so much flint. But here we can start to see all those boars that I need to kill for the other quest. Reekwater Forge downgraded. That's a bummer. I feel like it's now like a pretty common thing of watching different cities get downgraded, unfortunately. And of course this guy is going to. So we'll try to snag the herbs before anybody else actually realizes that's what we're doing. I'll come up here, grab these two, then head a little bit west and grab the rest of those before coming back up to hit that set I don't see over there, unfortunately. Okay, so those guys have those herbs. I'm not even going to bother. It looks like we're going to be competing for some of this stuff. Hey, look at the garlic just sold, which is pretty cool. And then I'm going to come down here, grab these. I'm curious how far these people are willing to grab these herbs, though. A lot of people like to grab them right in this section, then not even bother. And others will actually do like the full route, so I guess we'll see here in just a second. I think this guy's following me. Maybe not. So we'll come around here, jump over this tree, There's 3 back here, and then an additional portion behind that tree right straight south of this position. And then we can head up there, but those guys are going to go up there, so I'm not even going to bother. And this is where time of day and actual day depends on how well some of these runs are going to go for you. Especially the money earning portion of this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to actually kill all the rest of the boars that I need in this section. And then just, well, maybe that guy isn't actually going to grab all the herbs, so never mind. Spoke too soon, I guess. So we'll grab those, then we'll grab some of this hemp, and then continue south. Need to kill one more boar. And that quest is complete. I'm not sure if that guy actually got those to the west of the cave. They were stealing all the other herbs, so it's interesting. Oh, there they are. Okay, so they've grabbed that portion, and I am just going to go over here and continue on my way over to Windsward. So this is probably the longest walk, unfortunately, but I do feel like this walk over from Monarch's Bluff to Windsward is the big section where you can get all your quests done, or any items that you feel like you might be lacking in for some future quests. So up on this ledge we have all this iron ore, which is pretty good. I'll probably only mine a portion of it just because it takes so long on this character, unfortunately, as of right now. And this next part, where I'm going to be taking you through the farm now, you can do this at lower levels. It is harder, unfortunately. And then this right here, the hyssop, I think, I'm not really sure how to say it. I usually just drop it. You get so much of it, and it only sells for about a penny on the trading post. It's not worth typically to hold the weight on you. So after about half a run of gathering herbs or anything like that, I usually just go into my inventory and drop that portion of stuff. And then we'll want to watch out for this big dude over here. If you're strong enough to kill him, I mean, go for it. He usually does give you a drop. But since we're only level 22 and kind of under geared right now, I am not going to bother. And then I grab the strawberries over in this section too. So things are selling now, which is nice. So we've just made 190 gold while we're questing. So that's kind of the whole point of this run, is that this money can add up so quickly. If you have a low pop server, you're not going to see that kind of profit kind of flashing up a lot, but honestly, just having some stuff up in the auction house is always beneficial. Alright, there you go. That guy died finally. So he dropped a... that. Just gonna salvage that item real quick. Okay, so there's more herbs up over here. There is additional herbs in between the two buildings of the farm. Honestly, there's so much that can fight you. If you're high level, I highly advise it. It's pretty easy to just kind of sneak through, but if you're closer to or 10 levels between those enemies, I wouldn't even bother, unfortunately. All right, so now we're headed over to, if you're kind of higher level, I would recommend just hitting these farms, but we're not. So what I'm going to do is just pass through, but I'm going to hit this spot right here. And that's actually going to give me seeping stone, which will give me oils. And then there's actually a good chunk of warm plate caps along the way. All sorts of arcana, ingredients that you can use. A lot of earth spine too, or is that what these are? Yep, earth spine. Okay. I like know the look of it, but half the time I don't realize what the name of it is. So we'll grab this just in case we need to make something. It's always good to have a little bit of mats, even if they're not the most ideal. I mean, just having something's better than nothing. And then I like to, kill the turkeys along the way too, just to get those feathers, because that is another common quest that'll come out. Alright, so continuing on, I don't think I have 50 mining on this character. I don't. I am going to hit these blueberries real quick. Super fast experience. And also a decent food. So they're a tier 3 food, which in different recipes can be used quite easily because they're pretty abundant, I would say. So they make a pretty nice like filler, or just to use them as the primary ingredient. I'll grab this hemp here too, because making clothing on these missions is pretty common too. And then we'll grab the seeping stone. It's always rough when you go from like a character with really high mining or high harvesting back down to someone that's like rocking steel tools. It's rough. Whoop. So you got this giant seeping stone. Does take quite a while. And then as for the Call the Links, the best place that I find to get that completed is going to be right here, just south of Everfall. There's a whole bunch just on the outskirts of that, those ruins. So it's a pretty good spot to get those links if you end up getting that mission. Alright, so 10 years later, we might actually have it. There we go. So we almost have 40 oil, which is pretty good. I'm going to grab these warm plate caps over here because those are pretty useful for different potions. I always like to snag those when I can. And then there's a ton of herbs usually up under through here. What, in my opinion, is the best crafting skill to level up? It really depends, honestly. I find engineering pretty beneficial, but it doesn't help you with your gear score watermark, so it's gonna depend on like what kind of combat you're doing. So like if you're using bow or something like that, I would definitely recommend the engineering side of things. If you're using more like Warhammer, great axe, things like that, I would go more into the armor crafting or weapon crafting. But I would basically just tell you to hyper focus on, what would benefit you the most. But if you can, just honestly just slowly level all of them up. If one gets, really high and it's starting to take you a really long time to level up, then I would say just kind of switch it up. Do something else that's pretty low level just so you can start gaining a lot of levels. Because eventually you're going to want everything up anyways. So I'll grab the herbs under these trees. Typically you don't have many people ever grabbing these herbs, so that was probably the first person I've seen in a very long time actually try to grab one. And then we're just going to slowly, continuously head over to Windsward. So my next stop is actually going to be at this, wait, not that farm. We're going to go to this farm. And then I'm going to head south, but that's the whole reason I'm doing that is for the strawberries. So I'll help that guy out. Because you might as well, Gotta be a helpful player. Alright, so I don't really have a quick way to get across the river, unfortunately. But that part right there, it's pretty easy to get across. So just continuing to head up the mountain here. So there's a bunch of these. What are these? Soul spires? Or soul sprouts? Soul sprouts, and then the air ones are always good to grab too, because you can make proficiency potions with those once you're able to. So I would always recommend, grabbing those when you can. Alright, so I'm going to come up the back side of this farm. Always throws me off a little bit because usually I try to come the other way. But both of these strawberries have been taken, so I don't really have a whole lot of hopes that these other ones are there. But sometimes people do miss them, so I'm going to head over there just in case. So that one's taken, that one over there is taken, that one's taken, and someone just grabbed that one. So it does look like people are farming this pretty hard, so I'm not even going to bother trying to get any of the other parts of strawberries, because you do have strawberries down in this town right here, you have some up in here, and then there's a building right here, and they're actually inside the building on the floorboards. You can pick them up through the floor, and typically those ones are always there, but it's not worth it for just 2 bushels of strawberries, at least to me. So we're almost back to Windsward, and then what we'll do is just look at the town board again, and then just start completing those quests. Alright, we're getting close to the town. Almost there. Now, I will say doing the main story quest will still give you the most points or most experience possible, but there's going to be plenty of times where you're going to be, out leveling the quests that you can get, or the quests are going to out level you. So you will have to, get some chunks of levels before you can continue on. And that's where this whole thing is like a nice filler. It just can get kind of monotonous and boring. So we'll complete those. Oops. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the wild bison. I probably won't complete that quest, but it's just, you know what, it's not too bad to grab. And then we will go create 2 more energizing travel rations. And there we have it. We can go ahead and turn in that quest. Alright, so that's kind of like how you're going to be able to level up pretty easily in this game. We've already actually made a good chunk of money. Now, I am curious, what did sell? It does kind of stink sometimes when it doesn't show you. But let's see what kind of sell orders we have. So, some of the strawberries did sell. So what I'll do is actually cancel some of these and then just relist them. Probably tomorrow when I can actually relist them, unfortunately. See, some of the stuff in Monarch's Bluff actually sold, so that's probably where a good chunk of that money just came from. Well, interesting. Alright, so that's all I have for you guys tonight. I'm going to end the stream here. I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this and hang out with me. Hopefully you guys will catch out some of my videos that will be coming out probably next week. And also probably doing some more live streaming next week as well. But until